wanted to raise something?
Yes, that's correct, Chair. Thank you so much, Chair. It's just a small concern from what happened previously in the committee. It's a well-known fact, especially about Honorable Julius Malema. You know what he has injected throughout the past years, the nature, the power, the influence. I even saw Donald Trump crying, saying, arrest this man, arrest this man. That's how influential Honorable Malema is.
Okay,
when I was so concerned, I'm bringing my concern, yes. Now, imagine that power attached to Honorable Malema. You know, he spoke here and said, this Mogotsi must come here. I shot at my car and I didn't want to open a case. Also that I'm claiming to be an agent. It's not only Honorable Malema, by the way, but I felt that this power, you know, it can crush me and I may not be seen. Again, I must come and appear here. And 3 weeks back, the same incident happened to that other guy who was shot at 16 times. And not even one bullet touched him. And nobody said he shot at himself. In his statement, he said, I didn't open the case. So I needed also to say, I did open a case the following after that day. And they found some DNAs, and they just need me to take out my DNA so that they can compare people who were involved in the car. The second one was the
And when they charged you, the charge was it culpable homicide or murder?
It was murder, and then it was murder. But my defense was intending to apply for culpable, to convert it to culpable homicide. But before the trial, then the matter was withdrawn.
You had already pleaded?
Yes, I was going to plead not guilty.
No, I'm asking if you had pleaded.
Yes, in a Schedule 6, what happens? Yes, that's correct. In a Schedule 6 of Schedule 5-6, you have to plead, yes, before going to trial. I pleaded not guilty.
Yeah, and when you plead not guilty, they would have said to you, you are charged with the murder of so and so and so, whatever. Do you understand the charges? You say yes, and then you plead not guilty or guilty, then you say not guilty. So they told you it's murder.
That's correct.
Which means there was a prima facie evidence of murder.
I don't know.
No, that's why they charged you with murder. Okay. If they didn't have a prima facie case of murder, they would have changed it themselves into culpable homicide.
That's correct.
And then witnesses didn't show up.
There was no witness. It was very far. When I took this person to the clinic, then this person arrived.
Okay.
And he later passed on.
No, thanks.
Honorable Shangwe, proceed.
Thank you, Chair. No, thank you. Babu Mogotsi, this situation is very sad. If you know you are a father to your children, I believe, and maybe your family is depending on you, am I correct?
That's correct.
If I were to give my time to you, that you take this opportunity and maybe give dignity to your surname, give dignity to your family, take this opportunity and come out and tell us the truth in everything, and not try to maybe dodge this thing. Would you take it? The question, would you take the opportunity? Would you take it?
Which opportunity to tell the truth about what?
A lot of things that are really, really happening. Because you see, there's something I'll tell you. At SAPS, when one has a handler, your behavior is not the same. Number two, you are drawing a picture to me and the South Africans that your handler allowed things to happen while you were under his guidance. For example, it looks as if it's a promotion. You were a what do you call this? An informant. Then you got a promotion to being an agent.
Yeah, not by him, not by the first person.
By the first person. And this handler of yours knew about this information. So are you telling South Africans that the state doesn't care if you are continuously doing wrong things? It just gives you
Which wrong thing are you referring to, Honorable Member?
a matter, my brother.
No. You see, and once something did not happen intentionally, there's a premeditated where I plan to murder someone.
Okay.
It's a similar thing as we did
Let's stop right
Parliament.
there.
Yes.
Now,
And-
let's leave the intention part.
May
I just want to ask you when you continue.
Okay.
Let's leave the intention part.
Yeah.
Are you saying to me, with what happened, are you happy with how the court conducted this matter of yours in dropping the case?
What was it?
How was it
expected?
dropped? Let's go there.
I'm saying there was no witness.
So the case must be dropped because
The
there was no
person
witness.
who was going to witness also passed on.
Okay, if I take a gun and shoot
It's
Honorable
premeditated.
Ntomvalo here, and it's just me and him, and I take him to clinic or hospital, what witness? Why would a witness be needed there if there's evidence that I shot the person? I said that I shot the person.
No. You see,
You
there are
took the
gun-
person to the clinic, right?
Yeah, but there are gun laws.
No, leave the gun.
Yes.
I was making an example.
fighting-
You fought with this person, he
Yes.
fell, and then you
Intentionally.
took him to the clinic.
Yes.
Is there a need for a witness there? Now that's what I'm saying to you. I think yabona ngesizulu mfethu, they say umuntu okhuluma yi-1 simbiza ukuthi uyahlanya sangene wathena. But kasi huwa umuntu okhuluma yi-1, maybe it's a child, we would say une imaginary child.
Yeah.
Is there a chance with this handler of yours is an imaginary handler?
No, you see, Chairperson, I'm still repeating myself. The committee will not get what is here for.
But we cannot accept things.
No, you see, and I'm giving you example, even when you live here with a car and you happen to hit someone unintentionally. I hear Honorable Malema asked whether it was placed as a culpable or not. And I'm saying the intention was to go and place it as culpable officer because it was just a fight.
Mana,
I did not- no
let's
objections
fix
to it.
this.
Now
You are investigating
Chairperson,
cooking
may I just-
Mrs.
may I just- may I just-
No. I want clarity on this question. Yes, explain.
No, but I'm not making a point every time.
Okay, let me
You
wait
see,
for you.
Chairperson, we are talking about a name of individual, Baron Mogotsi. And we come here thinking you are coming to give information. Everyone gets so personal. The South African must see he's a liar and that's exactly what you are doing. Because you are not going to achieve what you are here for. Why I'm saying that? You would tell me the family, the person died, and I've said it was not by intention. And we went to court and we intending to bring a plea of
Okay,
mercy.
you,
Now,
I
you
only have
just-
15 minutes,
Chair,
Mr.
Chair,
Mkhotsi. Sorry for that.
no,
I apologize.
you know what
Thing
you're
is,
doing.
you are going
Okay,
all over the
let's
place.
do like
You are
this.
just-
Honorable Shongo.
Chairperson,
Mr.
the honorable member is just killing our characters,
Mr. Mkhotsi.
telling the world
Mr.
that's not
Mkhotsi.
how to going to achieve.
Mr. Mkhotsi. The way I understand what Honorable Shongo is saying
Yeah.
is in a question form. Is the handler of Mr. Mogotsi imaginary or not?
No,
I don't think Honorable Shongo casted an aspersion upon
he
you.
was not even
He just made a question. So
he
you
was
can
not
you
even
can
there.
respond.
And when he passed on in 2020, was that last year, he had nothing to do with this matter. It's absolutely something that happened, and we were still young at that time. And most importantly, we are coming here before the commission to say, here's the evidence. General Mkhonazzi never spoke about me and the murder and all these things. Then somebody comes here and you feel that South Africans must see. I think this what happens, Shay, when you go home, when you prepare. Everyone prepares.
Sorry to disturb you, just for the sake of time.
Yeah.
I only have 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm not like them.
Yeah, man, we have not spoken to the.
We will. I just want clarity on. I want you to understand my question.
Yes, he's not in
Quick one.
national.
You say that case was dropped because there was no witness. What happened to the witness?
He passed on.
What happened? Why did he die?
He was sick.
I would suggest that you know very well that you are not an agent or those things they are talking about. You know from the bottom of your heart. You are just a comrade who happened to sit with comrades and you hear information and then you pass it around with the aim of extorting people.
No, that's not correct.
There's no agent or informant that speaks the way you did. Leave the fact that you spoke like this here or at Matlala. Unprovoked, you just went to have a press, what do you call it, interviews and just spoke like a clerk. I'm a clerk at the hospital. What kind of informant speak like that or an agent if you say you were trained? Because no informant or an agent speak like that.
Yeah, the situation was different, very different. You know, even at school, my kids will not go to school. There is always a need to give perspective.
No, but you know that informant and agents, their survival in this business they are doing, under whatever circumstances, is to hide their identity as possible. It doesn't matter. There was no gun on your head and all of that. You just revoked a name of agent, informant, so that you can appear to be something you are not, which you also know you're not.
Yeah, but if, Chair, if that's what you have in mind or believe.
No, I'm not having it in mind. I'm saying, agent, don't behave the way you are behaving. And if you're an agent, you will know that no agent behaves like that. I mean, you find the prettiest lady saying, I'm working at SSA, and you ask her, what do you do? She says, no, I'm a data capturer. And what is the shocking about all of them is that they are data capturers. That's a way of telling you they're agents. They don't just say, I'm an agent. That's playful.
No, like I said, the situation was different. This is what happened. At first, when I went to appear in Matlala, I did make an application that it should be in camera. And then it's one of the reasons why.
No, leave Matlala. You didn't tell us you're an agent at Matlala. You told us you're an agent with a journalist. You were speaking to a journalist. You were not talking to Matlala.
I never spoke.
You went to Matlala being known as an agent.
No. Can't remember correctly, never. I kept on saying, I believe the time will come where one will talk what is doing. And now, at the same time, this was a very serious and critical time. There was no way if, for example, General Mokonazi, with the classified information and everything he mentioned, that was the stage I had to put something on the table as to who am I.
To counter what is being said about, not because you are genuinely what you are, because you don't deal with any classified information. That's why you don't even get to be vetted or be given a clearance certificate, because you are at that level if you are, which is not very significant, as it were. And that's why you said it, you are what you are, and it hasn't helped you with anything. That's how, I mean, you can't say I'm going to unleash what I am as if it's a very powerful tool which is going to get you out of trouble. It didn't help with anything. If anything, it has caused a huge embarrassment into the institution and has undermined the work that perhaps if you are employed by the institution, this thing has undermined it. Do you accept?
No, I do not accept.
I'm doing it deliberately so that you would understand that the intention here is to get the truth, nothing but the truth. Now, this person becomes a person of interest to you after you learned about his tender. But then you start to investigate him. But you continue to request for financial favors from him, even after you started your investigation.
Yes, it's correct. Not my personal
now,
favors.
now, is that ethically correct? Because I was going to understand, yeah, you were asking these financial favors not to advance your investigations. Because you are going to keep the money, you are not going to use it.
No, not to keep it. It funded. He came with the idea, Chair, that
He came with what?
idea that
Yes.
he wanted to contribute something. He can fund the January 8th.
No, but you said you also requested
Yes,
for the regional
it was now for the
regional conference or what?
the
Whatever.
regional program. Yes.
Yes.
But after he has said he can,
Now the question is whether he requested or he didn't.
or he offered. Yes.
Is it ethically correct to request for financial favors from a person whom you are investigating?
There's nothing to do with ethic, I don't believe. As an agent, I so wish, I don't know how.
So you mean, I really don't understand your modus operandi. That is why I was asking. I wanted to understand. I wanted you to give me more insight of how you operate. So you mean it's correct for you to ask for financial favors from a person you are investigating?
I don't say it's correct. You're talking about, is it ethically correct?
Yes.
When someone offers to assist a January 8th or something, and he did do it through me.
So you take that money and use it.
How many times did you take money from Matlala? Because he says you took 38,000 on the 27 December.
Plus 110.
And then he further stated that he gave you between 150 and 200 for January 8.
No, it's 149 plus the ticket.
Come again?
It was a 38,000 to send the message, and he sent 111,000, and he paid for the ticket of the 10 people who traveled, were the 12.
So all of it, you took more than 200,000 from a person that you were investigating?
No, it was 149. No, 149 plus the ticket. I don't know how much the ticket. I never.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it may.
Not 149 into the 38 plus the ticket.
No.
149.
38 plus 111.
Yeah.
And the ticket.
Then 38, 111, 149.
Yes,
plus the ticket. So almost 200,000.
We can call it that.
And then have you ever had a meeting with Senzo Mkhunu?
Who?
Senzo Mkhunu, minister.
With who?
You.
Yes.
Is your comrade.
It's my comrade.
You can still call him now.
Yes, he's a comrade.
And then President Zuma? President Ramaphosa?
I never met him.
CR17, did you work for it?
Yes, I worked for it.
What did you do?
Campaigning, crisscrossing.
Where were you getting the money?
From the campaign. From the campaign.
Who? The campaign is not, you can't say how. We're not under the tree, we're in a commission here. Who gave you the money?
No, there was a coordinator in my province.
Who gave you the money?
It was Soli.
Soli?
Comrade Soli, yeah.
Soli? Suleiman?
Not Suleiman.
Soli
was
Soli
from Pretoria. Soli, I can't remember. And another one was, there were about 8 coordinators, including Kaiser and Matobo.
Do you have a contact of President Ramaphosa, his phone number?
Yes, I do.
Do you speak to him?
No, I only sent him messages 2 times when I was talking about this problem. He never responded.
And then you never spoke to him?
No.
Where did you get his number?
Oh, I cannot remember. I've got so many numbers.
So
I also had your numbers.
No, you just never.
So I never spoke to you?
No. You go around collecting numbers.
No, it happens.
Why would someone give you President Ramaphosa's number? To do what with President Ramaphosa's number?
No, they became available. Sometimes people do get them. I'm not the only one who has his numbers.
No,
because I did see, for example, to the messages from former Minister Bheki Cele in Kat's phone when I was with Kat. But when these messages were circulated or printed, they never came out.
Yes, I've heard of that.
Yes, and
happening quite
secondly,
a bit.
like I also had something I did not mention when former Bheki Cele was here in my phones. I have his both
Are
of
those
his
the
cell
magic
phones.
messages he's never sent in his life?
No, it's me who once spoke to him when he was still a minister of
And he
police.
responded by message?
And he did. Now, but now I'm saying I've got his numbers,
Okay.
both his phone numbers.
I'm saying he swore in front of us he
Yes, that
never
he
responded
And
to a
then
message.
that's why I was saying in the I don't know how do I put it with the work I'm doing. I wish Kat's cell phone can be made available in the presence, and we have the whatever device. We can also show the messages that they deleted can be retrieved back.
Okay.
The message that affects them, they
Okay,
were deleted because I
let's-
saw them in Kat's phone.
Let's